Anyways, guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. So the Aileen drama continues, y'all. I'm telling you, it's never ending. It's never, once you think it's wrapped up, continues, right? I've been saying this. So anyway, Aileen posted a video basically saying that she's going to tell her baby dad's side of the story, okay? Her third baby daddy, her husband, okay? Third one. Second husband, but third baby daddy, okay? And I'm just like, girl, my past video, we went over everything that, she said happened with this alleged relationship, okay? Like, if you even want to call it that, because it's that crazy. This man serial cheated on her, okay? Is serial lying to her, and also tried to take her life. Like, let's not play around of what it is, because that's the reality of what it is. This man did try to take her life, okay? It wasn't like a mistake. It wasn't like something just came over him. Like, he did, like, that may be true, but like the reality is he tried to take your life, girl. So then she comes onto her YouTube channel and tells everybody, like, yes, he's in jail, like, we're trying to work it out, I'm getting closer to God, which is great. We love that she's getting closer to God. Okay, great, love that. I really hope she is. But sometimes forgiveness, like, yes, God wants us to forgive, but like that doesn't mean, like, let a person that tried to, like, take your life back into your life. Like, you know what I mean? There's lines. She drops this video sharing his side of the story or whatever, like sharing his side. And in this video, she doesn't share his side yet. She just basically says, I'm going to share his side. And we're actually working it out. And we've talked about it. Of course, you guys talked about it. He's in jail. He has nothing but time to talk. Like, he's gonna do his phone call and, like, talk it out with you. Like, what else can he be doing? In my personal opinion, do I think this guy is going to change? No, but I mean, if she's gonna see it through, she's gonna see it through, okay? She's gonna have to keep going through the cycle until she realizes, like, this man don't love me, okay? Like, I don't know how many signs she needs that, like, this man doesn't love her, and, like, to admit that to herself. I don't know why she's staying, like, what it is, like, I just don't see that, like, what amount of money is really, like, worth. Like, I really don't. Like, he's, like, young too. Like, how much money does he have? He's not even, like, a pro. Like, is he like a pro baseball player? Like, I don't think so. Like, I think, yeah, he gets paid and everything, but he's not like, it's not like big leagues, right? Like, he played, like, I don't know, but is it really that worth it? Anyway, so this is what she had to say in her video, being like, I'm going to show you guys his side of the story because he has some words to say.
I had a good day at church. It was a really good message. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people do not get it. Like, they're just like, girl, like, how, like, do you forgive somebody that does that? Like, how are you still with him or anything like that? I am married to this man, and I truly genuinely feel like when I started my journey with God and I started praying and stuff, I felt like that is what God told me to do, was forgive him.
1,010%, God is going to tell you to forgive people. Forgive. But forgiveness does not mean that you have to let them back into your life and, like, let them continue to cause destruction in your life. Like, that's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is like, I'm not mad at you. I'm not holding a grudge at you. Like, in my heart, I let it go. Okay? I forgive you, but that doesn't mean that you have to be a part of my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when someone cheats on you and tries to take your life and just lies after lies after lies, I'm so sorry. They need their own healing. They're not going to fix you. They're not going to heal you, and you cannot heal with this person. It's like, I know that she knows that people are going to think, like, how can she take him back? Yes, because, girl, you know it yourself. You know deep down that that's, like, someone that loves you cannot do that to you. Like, she knows it. She knows it deep down, and she's still in a denial. And I totally understand, because, like, I was in denial for so long as well. So it's like, I will never, ever be like, bash a girl for staying, because, it takes a few times in the cycle until you're like, okay, they're just never changing. And, like, I think once he's out, whenever he gets out, I don't know, do you guys know when he's getting out? Like, she said in the video she knows when he's getting out. So when is that going to be? That's the question.
Work on my marriage, and I feel like this is my person. And I truly think that people can change, and
I just don't even think she really believes it deep down, like in her. Like even after her saying that, she's like, I really think people can change, and then she's just like quiet for a second. It's like, girl, she's really just trying to convince herself like this man can change. He's in jail, girl. He's in jail right now. Like he's gonna be telling you whatever he needs to tell you right now. Like it's not credible.
I know that he is also giving his life to God and trying to do right by God, and I feel like with God at the center of our marriage, we're gonna be okay. And a lot of people won't understand that, and that's okay.
That people won't understand that. It's just that like we would be fake to be like, oh yeah, like you know, it's gonna work out. Like it's gonna work out now. All of a sudden, like it's just like we when you're on the outside of the relationship, it's so much easier to see it clearly for what it is. But I get it, when you're in a relationship, it's like rose colored glasses. Like you can't see it until you're out of it, and when you come out, you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, it's like you're digging yourself a hole. You're digging, right? You don't know how far you've gone until you look up, right? Until you try to come out, and then you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm deep. Like you don't see it. You do not see it. Like I understand her. So it's like, would be fake if people are just like, you know what, and encourage this. We cannot encourage people. Like when you see somebody like doing stuff like this, and she's coming online, and like I know a lot of probably other young people watch her and like, okay, like, and it's like normalized. It's like, okay, yeah guys, like my baby daddy like did try and end my life, and he did like serial cheat on me, but like you know what, like I'm really gonna work it out, because like it's just like I don't want people to see this and be like, you know what, she's right. But you know, I'm glad that she's posting this, because I do believe when she does come out, she will post about it. Like, you know, she'll be like, guys, like it doesn't work, and you know, I made a mistake. Like she's posting like her mistakes too, which like I can respect her for, because it's not like she's like, my life is perfect. She's like, guys, this is how bad it's gotten, and she's openly saying this instead of continuing to pretend like she has like a perfect relationship, which is what she did. Like you guys gotta remember, she did come online and she'd be like, everything is perfect, oh my gosh, he treats me so well. Like she was doing that for a while there, and people were like, does he though? And then she comes out with all this, and we're like, oh my gosh, you would never really know that behind the scenes. So you have to give her credit. Like, she is being open and honest about, like, how bad it was. You know what I mean? And people were, like, coming for her, being like, she's not honest. At least she's being honest here, where she's like, guys, it was terrible, but it's gonna continue to get better. And that's where she's lying to herself. Like, I feel like she, like, lies to herself, where she, like, is starting to, like, she's starting to believe that's her reality. You know what I mean?
But that is my choice, my decision, and I just want you guys to also hear like his side, because I know that there's so many false things going on around the internet, like, oh, it was this, or it was her, was this, which is not true. I am a true believer that everything happens for a reason. Maybe this was meant to happen for us to become closer to God and to live the right way, because trust me, the way we were living was not the right way.
I feel like she's so close. Like, I think the message is for you to get closer to God, like for her to get closer to God. Like, scrap the we. This is about you right now. And like, it was not about him when he like started disrespecting you, like calling you out by name, like really, like literally almost taking your life. Like, it's done with the we. Okay, we need to stop saying we, because it's just you and this babe. It's all men for themselves right now, like literally. So she needs to take out the we and stop trying to make it work. I really just feel like she needs to focus 1,000% on her healing. Now, I mean, thank goodness the guy's in jail, so he's away. So she literally is forced to be like focused on herself right now. She's probably still gonna visit him. Like, I think she was talking about like visiting him in jail and all this stuff. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like a, I wouldn't say as bad, but like Krishan and Blueface situation, like it was so bad that it's just like they needed to be separated, you know? Like God forcefully took like Blueface out of Krishan's life, like vice versa, like, you know what I mean? So like sometimes it's like you have to have a forced separation to really wake up. Now I don't know how long he has, but if it's like years, I do believe that she'll move on. If it's years. Now if it's like a few months, like I don't know what he was exactly charged with, like aggravated assault or something with a deadly weapon. Like I'm not like attempted, was it attempted? I don't know. But that will have a lot to play in her healing, like whether how long he has or not, for sure.
And like I said, I want to be able to give him the opportunity to tell his side and what happened and share with you guys, so we could all move past this. And yeah, this is your sign to forgive people who have done things to you, so this way you could be closer to God, because it does say in the Bible you're supposed to forgive.
Okay, guys, I love the message. I love the forgiving message, but we cannot tell young girls, I'm so sorry, we cannot tell young girls that being cheated on, serial lied to, deceived, treated absolutely terrible, okay? Like, that's being treated terrible, babe. Like, I know you don't want to say he was great. That's not being treated great. Like, he wants a dummy. He wants a girl that's just gonna sit and be like quiet and shut up, okay? That's not being treated well. That's not being treated with respect. He has no respect for you, like zero. And I know that because, like, same thing with my ex, zero respect for me, okay? It took me a while to realize he don't give a fuck, okay? We cannot tell young girls that, like, a guy that tries to take our life and is a cheater is the one for us, and that we need to forgive them. We cannot be out here telling people to forgive cheaters. We can't. We cannot be that example. I'm so sorry. Love your message. Love the getting closer to God. Love the reading the Bible. Forgiveness is key. Yes, forgive and then move on. That's the message. We can forgive people, easy. I have no hate towards you. No one's saying you have to hate the guy. Like, you know, just because you don't hate him, because you forgive him, doesn't mean that you need to make it work with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can forgive and we can forget, type of thing. Move on.
You're supposed to forgive in order for you to be forgiven. And that's what we're doing, girl. And I'm telling you, I am blessed. I am happy. I am at true peace. And
what she fails to realize is she's at true peace right now because he's out of your life right now. He's in jail. Like, yes, you're gonna have peace, girl. He's away. When he gets out and you bring him around you and your kids and all that, it's gonna be the same stressors. You're not gonna be at peace with this man. I'm so sorry. I know she wants to have this success story of, like, you know what, we worked it out. We went through all that. We worked it out. Girl, this story hasn't even happened yet. Like, and maybe if he got out of jail and then, like, y'all, years down the line, like, you know, 1 or 2 years, like, y'all really got over this bump. Girl, he's not even got out of jail yet and you're already being like, we're gonna work it out. We can see how this story plays out. We already can see it. When he gets out, same thing. It's gonna be bad. And if he's anything like a narcissist, it's not only going to be bad, but it continues to get worse. Like, they're like, oh, I got away with this. Like, I can really do whatever. Like, he knows that he almost took your life and you're taking him back after that. The amount of power he's going to feel is actually going to be crazy if he's a narcissist. I'm not even kidding. Girl, his ego, it'll be way too big. Like, you're making his ego bigger. I'm telling you guys, when you let a narcissist or whoever, a man, walk all over you, each time you take them back, they get more powerful. They get more bold. Like, they'll start lying to you. Like, they get worse. It's not going to get better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. I've lived through it. Like, I'm telling you.
My choice is to continue fighting for my marriage and working on it together as one. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna give you guys a little update on his court situation. We just had court not yesterday, 2 days ago, and everything went so good. Everything went better than we thought it was going to go, thanks to God, because we prayed and prayed and prayed and he answered prayers. So he just reached his agreement and we found out, like, how much, like, the time frame was gonna be and everything like that, and he did accept, and we're moving forward now. And soon we'll be able to go visit. He'll be able to see his baby, which I'm so excited for that. And yeah, just everything went really good, and soon he will be home, thanks to God. Today I was in church and I saw, like, other dads with their kids and stuff, and I was just like, I want that. Like, I can't wait until I am able to come to church with my husband. Like, I want to be able to come to church with my husband and my kids and, you know, just grow together as a family. And I cannot wait for that day to come.
So, she's still living in delusional land, which is fine. We've all been there. I've been there. I was delusional over a man too. Very, 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 very. Like, I'm talking about like very delusional. So I understand her, okay? The man that I was with literally had told me one time that he was going to slit my throat. Like, he was like, well, he didn't say it like that. He was like, don't make me have to slit your throat. We're walking and I just like remember being like, what the hell? Like, why would he say that? And like, I just took it as kind of like a joke. He's like, oh, if you do that, like, I'm gonna have to slit your throat. And it's like, looking back at this relationship, he did not love me at all. Like, you don't say little like comments like that. You don't treat somebody like that. You don't serial cheat on them. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I understand her, because like, this man had treated me so bad and I was making excuses for him, and I was like using the same excuse at like, just like her, being like, oh, we're gonna get closer to God, we're gonna get closer to God together, this will fix it. It will not fix it, because he has to want it on his own. And he doesn't feel any shame, and you can tell he doesn't feel any shame is because he's like was lying about it. He kept lying until he like had no choice but to come out, and he got caught. And he just wants to keep control of the relationship, so he's gonna say whatever to like keep you there. I honestly do not feel like he's going to change, but I mean, hey, it's her life again. You have to let them go to this, like, the cycle. It's just gonna keep going until she is like, okay, it's not gonna work out. And like, let's not forget, this guy's like, what, 20, you guys, now? Like, he was 19 and now he's 20. Like, he hasn't even reached his prime years yet. Like, it's not working. I'm so sorry if there's any like 19 and 20-year-olds, like that, like if someone talks to me or whatever and I'm like, even if they're like, okay, if someone talks to me and they're like, okay, that age is like actually crazy. Like, I mean, I can't even like picture it. But anyway, like, let's say someone's talking to me at like 21 and 22. Like, I'm 25 for reference, okay? So like, what, 4 years younger than her? Like 20, like, if I feel like anyone's my age or younger, I do not take them serious. Okay, maybe 25, but I still believe the man is in their prime years. Like, I don't think any 25-year-old, like the same age as me, is going to take me serious, because it's like, I just don't believe that they won't cheat, because they're in their prime years. Okay, my ex is 29 and he was a serial cheater. Like, he's not out of it yet. He's just always been a serial cheater, so it's like, that's just him. But like, I just don't see someone 25 really, because you're gonna have to be like through all your 30s, through all your 40s, through all your 60s, loyal to one person. That's 30 years. I'm not going to take nobody serious until I'm at least 30. Like, I'm not, because 30 years is somebody you're about to lock in for 30 years. Can you go 30 years, same person that you're messing with? 30 years. I'm telling you, like, 30 years for these men, I just don't see it happening. Do you think they're not going to get bored? Like, I just, in my mind, I'm like, 30 years, like, the same person, like, it's like kind of common sense at this point. Like, I feel like the longer you wait, like, don't take nothing serious right now, y'all, because like, the longer you wait, I mean, if anyone has any advice in the comments, like, maybe you're in a relationship that, like, you know, high school sweethearts, I don't know, you're a different breed, but in this lustful generation, let's also remember, if you're older watching me, this is a different generation out here. I'm telling you, if you're like in your 40s, 50s watching me, it's crazy out here, okay? Generation different. This is not my mom's generation. I'm telling you, these men will not be able to be loyal like that. You gotta wait it out. Hopefully, like 30, they want to lock in. I don't know all the answers, but all I know is I've been through whatever the heck she's going through. Maybe not to the as extent, and I can already tell you it's not working.
And the next video hopefully will be that video. And I just appreciate everybody that is supporting me.
Okay, you guys, so yeah, there you have it. In the next video, she's going to show us his side of the story. He's going to be on the jail call and explaining what happened. So, I mean, we're going to really get to see like his lies in real time. Like, it'll be kind of crazy. Like, it'll be so interesting. So you already know I'm gonna go over that when she posts that, because that is so insane. I mean, girl, I feel for you. I don't think anyone really cares to what his side of the story is, or what his reasoning was for like almost taking you out. Like, that's not okay. Nothing that he can say can justify that, for sure. But she's gonna realize eventually, and then she's probably gonna look back and be like, wow, I can't believe I tolerated this. And you know what, it's okay. And like, one day she will realize, and as long as she has God, she will be okay, for sure. He'll walk her through it. This is kind of like the start of that realization, because for me, after like really getting into God, like, it took me like a year. It took me a year of God continuously being like, Jada, no. And I was like, no, but like, God already knows the answer. God already knows that person's heart. God already sees the future. Like, he saw everything. So you can't deny what God is telling you, because at the end of the day, he knows better than you, for sure. You have to trust his thinking over yours. Do not rely on your own understanding. So anyway, guys, you already know, like, comment, subscribe to make sure that you don't miss when this video comes out. And if the video comes out, y'all come and comment on this video and be like, the video's out of her releasing that jail call, okay? I'm first to tell me. Come on. We cannot be late on this, all right? You already know, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.